Hello, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Gabriela Limon, and today I will be talking to you about the start of Harley-Davidson motorcycles. I'd like to apologize in advance for using my phone to show my visual aids. Since I'm not super computer savvy, I can't link a presentation to pop up while I'm doing a video speech, so I do apologize, but I do have some images that I would like to share, and hopefully they show very well. This is the Harley symbol. It's just very super well known with Harley-Davidson, so I feel like it is very important to show right off the bat when talking about Harley. As a little girl, I can't explain what drew me, but I had this instant urge for a motorcycle. Harley-Davidson bikes have always been what I've considered my motorcycle eye candy. And to this day, I cannot wait to ride a motorcycle and own my very own Harley-Davidson. Harley-Davidson motorcycles have made quite the name for themselves, but they weren't always a well-known and loved motorcycle company. Many obstacles, such as financial issues, equipment failures, and competitor issues had the potential to halt the progress of Harley-Davidson. But they pushed forward, and today we now have their motorcycles as an American icon. In 1901, William Harvey drew his first motorcycle blueprint. Arthur Davidson and William Harvey were best friends and business partners. They began working on the first Harley prototype in a friend's shed. With no money, they struggled to get the materials needed for the motor. Arthur began stealing parts and tools from his brother's railroad company so that William could start building. After much work, the motor finally began to work. But the success was short-lived as the motor equipment gave out as quickly as it started working. With their equipment failure and lack of money, Arthur reached out to his brother, Walter Davidson, who, after seeing the motorcycle's potential, invested all of his money into brand new parts and became part of the Harley-Davidson team. With Walter Davidson's help, the first motorcycle prototype for Harley-Davidson was made, and they began entering it into motorcycle races. These races were designed to show the best of the bikes and to get words out of different bike companies. Right away, competitors started to envy what the Harley-Davidson brothers had created. They were not allowed to ride in several of the motorcycle races when they would arrive because they were mostly ran by larger competitors that were already well known. The Harley-Davidson team would be told that they were not allowed to race, and so they would not get to race and not get to showcase their bike the way that they would like to, the way that other bikes would like to. So they went ahead and pushed forward and continued to do new ways and find different ways to do it on their own and to show their bike to everyone that was interested in motorcycles. Many of the motorcycle dealers would not buy Harley-Davidsons due to competitor contracts. Competitors would have contracts state that they were only allowed to sell XYZ bikes and not other bikes. So those contracts would automatically exclude Harley bikes, and if they would not state Harley exclusively, they would indirectly exclude them. And so the lack of dealer partnerships at the hands of competitors really affected Harley-Davidson's branch off into the motorcycle world. Until Mr. Lang decided to invest in Harley-Davidsons, allowing them to become their very own Harley dealer, which is really where Harley-Davidson bikes branch out into further resources like they are today. Harley-Davidson has a rich history of over 100 years, and while I could not nearly touch 100+ years in this speech, I just wanted to really touch on the heart, the soul, the beginning of Harley-Davidson to show that this is just one of the many reasons why Harley-Davidson bikes are a true American icon.